Put on your learning glasses. It's time for some some Rance lore. Checking out Miss Alice's mansion. Hello, this is Alice. This is my... Wait. Actually, maybe we can't do this. Because we did this for Dark Hero Rance, right? Actually, maybe not. Never mind. Let's read it. Yeah, just some staff lore. Yeah, I don't think we read this in Darkness Hero. About points, which we got a fat 0 at the end of our playthrough. You're going to get 0 points on your first playthrough. Oh, well, thank you. Don't worry too much about that. Each route you complete gives you plus 5 points, so even if you have 0 points at the end of the game, you'll get 5 points to spend. Wait, you actually use stuff with the points? I forgot about that. If you're interested in trying to get a high score in a later playthrough, go right ahead. Still, ending points. Just having a character with a skill gives you plus 2 points, but it's only added when the game ends. Okay. Yeah. About second playthroughs onward. Starting the game again after finishing it once changes a few things. You can enter what if routes by fulfilling certain conditions. There are routes for Ran, Kenshin, and Isoroku. They're accessed by improving your relationship with these characters before fighting the Fiend. Beyond that, figure it out through trial and error. The difficulty settings don't change. Yeah, they only make the numbers bigger. But I think the standard difficulty is so easy, so I just plus 1 star or something. So was this standard? It did feel kind of easy. Maybe we do need to raise it up for the stream playthrough. -1 moves at the start of battle. Sometime, yep, Kenshin. If it subtracts 1 action from all enemies... No, it says it. Maybe in the old version it didn't. But it says it, I think. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't, but we just figured it out. About fighting fiends. Humans are unable to damage fiends without Chaos or Nico. You need someone building Chaos or Nico in the fight to be able to damage fiends. Yeah. Yeah. Classic. We learned that. They did that in Rance certs. I don't know if they did that in any other Rance though. No, they did it in Kachiko. But I don't know about the other ones. Staff corner. Select one. There's a lot of staff. Hanny ho! Let's hear from Big T. Daddy Hanny. This is Tada. Thank you for purchasing Sengoku Rance. So Sengoku Rance is actually Rance 7. The setting is in Nippon, so we made it a Sengoku thing. There are a lot of ways to approach it, so it'd be cool if you found your own way to play. Or use a walkthrough like me. I mean, we played it ourselves. You just use the walkthrough for some extra cheese to make it cleaner, you know? This game probably won't be fun if you follow someone else's walkthrough. He's calling me out? What the? Just take your time and don't try to be perfect. I mean, you shouldn't follow a walkthrough to the T though. You shouldn't be like, optimal route started. First you rush the Tanukis to get Senihime, you know? You can only hurt 30 people anyway, so you won't see everything in one playthrough. Saving and loading is easy, but unless you're in an unwinnable situation, I wouldn't redo things because of little mistakes. I do it just because, you know, we're recording, so the playthrough would be like double the amount if we were full Iron Man mode. Or I could just get good, but you know. Sometimes you could just get unlucky, sometimes the RNG might screw with you, but that's part of the fun and I want everyone to enjoy it. Rather than be a perfectionist, I like you to create your very own story as you play the game. See how Orion's doing? My boy, look at this beautiful man. Cha line. Sup, nice to meet you, new people. I'm good to see you again, old people. I'm Orion, Sengoku Rance's artist and contributor to some of the setting details. Isn't Nippon nice? It has armored samurai and yokai and stuff. I was excited about the project in that sense, but damn, there was 4 times as much work as I expected. Nothing quite proceeded as planned. Sometimes I felt like things weren't going well. It was a hell of a struggle. I wish I had the chance to draw some other things. So I said there were armored samurai, but there really weren't that many in full armor. The only one that comes to mind is Masamune Doku Danryu. Well, the real Japanese armor wouldn't fit well in the Rance setting. Thinking back, The Armored Samurai and Kachiko now, they came off as kind of weird. I actually don't remember them. No I don't. I'm trying to remember, but the Nippon part was like so small. And we just owned it, so I don't remember. I took a step back and said, this is how Rance's Nippon is. I referred back to Otome Senki for the design since that was a cool game we released. Never played it. So I ended up drawing samurai with somewhat different armor than our real Japanese armor, but a lot of them use similar parts like on the shoulders. Aside from some characters where I deliberately remove them, every fighter has those. It gives a real samurai feel. I love those parts. I'm glad I got to work on some yokai. Rance was almost all humans, so getting the chance to work on some non-humans fired me up. Masumuni's team goes without saying, and I want to make a special mention of Stone Geezer. My boy, that's one yokai-ish yokai. When I got the instructions from Tada, it sounded like just an old man crying like a baby. I went in a different direction, still making it an old man yokai. I won't have much chance to draw more yokai in the future, so I'm delighted I got to do a few different ones here. That kept me going through all the tough work. I also got to put in a one-eyed girl, because he's one-eyed, get it? As well as one of my fellow nine-tailed foxes, or one of my beloved nine-tailed foxes. I hope Masamune shows up again someday. Yokai aren't supposed to be able to leave Nippon in the setting, but maybe if we never mentioned that detail it'd be okay, but that wouldn't be right. Wasn't there yokai in Rance 5D? Weren't they out? Aren't they already out there? Something to think about. Alright. Good. What the heck is that? Hi, this is Tori. My job this time was to polish the original script, add content, and program the text display stuff for the visual novel parts. Did the programming Motonari's text look like a horrible pain? Well, I'm the one who thought it was a good idea. You read what you saw. Oh yeah, his weird ass letters. One element I created from scratch was Takugawa. There were... oh, Takuga. I was thinking it was the armored eyes, but no, it's the useless rebellion guys. There are a lot of characters I came to love while running in the game, but Choshin was surprisingly lovable. That a lot of test players seem to recruit him, despite his high cost. Sorry, who the fuck is Choshin? Sengoku Choshin. Wait, what's that? I spelled it wrong? Choshin. What? Okay, he's trolling. Excuse me? Choshin enjoyers? They exist? Stone was a nice glasses boy. Hojo, that's Satoko's great uncle. But honestly, I felt like he and Ran were designed to end up like Magic and Alex. Kinda. I think in the true ending they stay together, right? I took a lot of care to make them different from that couple. With Nobunaga, when I got the rough script, I thought, it's hard to see this guy as a lord loved by his people, so I took him in a considerably different direction when I wrote the prologue. But I was sure I'd be told it was no good, but a lot of people were into it, so that's when we went with for Nobunaga. I kept a production log for a while, but didn't have time to write new entries by the end. Here's some entries from that. It's the end of October. Galzu Island just wrapped up. We've barely done anything. So I've got nothing for Shito Calamity, or the Mori sisters, or Ida, or Akashi. Hey, that sure is a lot you haven't decided on. Nothing was decided on for Shito Calamity before it was given to me. Shito Calamity Idea 1. Ryoma did... okay. I mean, she does. Shito Calamity Idea 2. I mean, also, she does? Okay. Well, one... yeah, I guess one describes it more. I was all wrapped up for Idea 1, but really I was plotting to stop Idea 2 at all costs. Idea 1's more interesting, but I don't know. It's okay, if you're not good with that kind of thing, I can do it all, hee hee hee. Come on, you can just close your eyes till it's over. It'll pass as naturally as a storm, hee 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 hee. Yeah, right, you can hide under your blanket and cry about the wind till it's over, hee 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 hee. And so, what Tada feared about Shito Calamity became reality, too bad. Everything was cleared up that day too, and we made placeholder CGs and stuff, and it ended the first day of Sengoku Rance's production. November... Alright, we're kind of breezing through a bit. I was asked to write dialogue for Suzume. Yeah, we didn't even get to Suzume in this game. I think you need Maria, and I think you like do an event with her. Here, you can read on screen. I'm reading it, but it's also late. I didn't think there's usually Alice's Mansion doesn't have this much content. Okay. Moomin milk. Jesus. What that? God was trying to stop Sengoku Rance from coming through, but they went through with shill willpower. Bro doesn't have health insurance. Health insurance in Japan isn't that bad. It's not free, but it's like 70%, so, and it's fast. Moe chestnuts. Natori. Single with a deceased wife. Natori's a woman, Tada. Oh dang, these are Tada notes. Rance sits at a missionary scene, so make this something different. Tada, it says missionary position in the title, but the instructions say to do something else dreadful. That's actually really funny. The Tanuki clubs weren't supposed to have any individual events after you recruit them, but I forced them in. Tanuki Enjoyer. Based, but we are not, so we did not touch the Tanukis. Thank you, Tori. Yasube. Hello, I'm Yasube, a programmer. Thank you so much for buying Sengoku Rance. Now pick from the menu. Bro got fucking options in his talk? His TED talk? As I write this, we are hard at work at debugging Sengoku Rance, but programmers take a while to fix all those bugs. After it fits in the bud, we have to see if it worked, so it's hard to make any real progress in the game. While everyone is just talking about their third playthrough, I only reached the end of my first one. Hopefully I can finish it at least one before the final version is done. About work. I did pretty much the same job as on Gaozu, mostly programming how objects display on the screen. Unlike last time though, Purin did the system design. Having something clear to work off from the start made things much easier, but on the other hand, to improve how a game is controlled, a lot of changes and additions had to be made. The appearance stayed largely the same, but everything was reprogrammed from scratch. I mean, I respect the programmers, but also I snooze. About this CG. I mean, this is a cute one. Regarding the background here, back when the port battle still involved the whole army, I have to save some images later to refer. Oh yeah, there's commander battles, I forgot. Oh, look at this. Here's one with them attacking. Set up a unique process to determine where animal sprites are set. One morning, I went out port hunting and there was only one port for some reason. They were all there previous night. Why? Oh, I made the port battle solo. Tada. How could he? When I complained to Purin, they're set in the same place as Samurai. I think they're fine. That's not the problem. Wah, my port battle experience. Situation during development. As usual, I spent all my free days playing games. Based. A game I looked really forward to in February turned out to be a bit disappointment to me, so I was a bit depressed for a while, but I really got a couple of games. I played on the DS. Jeez, what a time. So that brought up my mood. Old man gamer, that's literally me right now. For the next same. When's I don't even know what's the. I mean, I was gonna say what's the most recent console I touched. If you count Steam Deck, I guess it's a Steam Deck. I do own one of those. But like my last big console, I feel like it was either the Xbox 360 or the DS. I forgot which one came out first. But it's been a while, man. But if any games I want to play comes out, I'll sure. Yeah. I'm not about that life. Thank you. I hope everyone enjoys the finished Sengoku Rance. Thank you, Yasube. Madruta? There's a next! Okay, that's crazy. Brother. This is gonna be a 2-part video. That's actually... There's too much stuff! You kidding me? This is called mass stall. It's okay. It gives us prep time for whatever the fuck's the next rant's gonna be. And this isn't even all of it. Okay, Madruta. Dorenosuke. What the fuck's happening here? Hello, this is Madruta Dorenosuke. As with Rance 6, I was in charge of the sprites, meaning the little guys you see here and in the battles. I didn't actually know they called them sprites until I joined the company. I made enough sprites for this game to last me a lifetime. It was seriously a lot, but I never had so much fun on the job. It'd take too long to explain why it's fun though. Hopefully the fun parts are apparent so they can put you in a fun mood while you play. But honestly, I only pay attention to the numbers below during battle, so I don't even pay much attention to those fights. I mean, that's kinda true. You notice them, but it's more about the numbers. Well, as long as you enjoy the game, it's alright, have fun. Well, no, the sprites shown here weren't used, by the way. Aw, look at that guy. Bor has a pan on his head. And this is just a small chunk of the unused sprites. Look at the Giga Chad sprite. Anyway, this was sent from the sprite graveyard. Goodbye. Chibo. What the heck? Hi, I'm Chibo from the CG team. Pick one. Rance CG coloring and stuff. My job on Sengoku Rance was coloring CGs. Let's talk a bit about that. The coloring on Sengoku Rance was pretty deep. You know how the shadows parts have gray in them? If you give attention to those parts and color them right, maybe you, too, can make art Orion style. The character I colored who left the biggest impression was probably Suzume, especially like the CG with her in the woods. Come to think of it, I colored the CG with Marie and Shizuka sitting on the tree in Rance 6. Maybe I have some tree-related fates. I colored a bunch of other CGs too, like Noirs and Ranmaru and Fukas. Who the heck is Noir and Fuka? Wait, no, Futa's the Miko. I don't know who Noir is. Oh yeah, and technically I was in charge of overseeing all the CG work, but I'm not credited with that anywhere, so I'll just say it here. That mostly entails talking to Orion and the CG team and deciding what directions to go with the CGs. I guess I also decided who would work on which CG. Tekaben likes big titties, so he got Kurohime. Nariata likes animal girls, so he got the fox. The girls like the hot guys, and so on. But it was hardest when the schedule didn't let me give staff what they liked. Good luck with the game and do more than one playthrough. You can see different fates for girls and all kinds of stuffs. I'm actually in the middle of debugging as I write this. All the images are done though. Lots of buds to debug. What pests. Anyway, let us meet again in Rance 8. Farewell. Bon voyage. What's going on? What the heck? So about this image, what is this? I'm making a visual novel with all the text and images done by me planned for the spring or summer. I'm working in it at home and there's no production cost. It's a completely personal project like a Dojin game. Hopefully I can finish it. When it's done, I'll report it to my staff diary or on our website or something. Any commenters? Anyone played this guy's visual novel? We have a staff diary with that. Yeah, every week. Okay. Cool. Hopefully it did well. Chibo. Wait, we were just at Chibo. Naritaya. That guy. Hi Dan, this is Naritaya. I helped a bit with the CGs as per usual. I was in charge of Omachi, who? Kaguya. Sounds familiar, but who? Agreda, yeah, that's the girl. In Africa, Maria. Non-humans and foreigners mostly. Who's Kaji? I don't remember. I wanted to color the other yokai wives too. I also regret never coloring even one Suzume CG. I like her cat ear hair. I did actually work on some more typical people like Yukihime, yep, and Kanami. If there's anything I remember from this job, it's working on the patterns on kimonos. It was a lot like polishing what Orion had in his original artwork, but I didn't know if I could handle it at first. A typical game will have maybe 1 or 2 kimonos, but this time some 80 to 90% of my characters wore one. But by the end I got used to it, so I was making use of all kinds of tools and drawings by hand and all, and it was fun. At the time I'm writing this, I actually haven't played the game all the way through a single time, so there's not a whole I can say. Of course I don't need to tell you that it turned out worth playing, so please enjoy. Geppe. Isn't this the fucking church? Geppe set or whatever? Hi, this is Geppe. I wasn't on the official Sengoku Rance team, but I came as an emergency CG helper. I worked on some of the standing portraits and a few other assorted things, but I had worked on the other projects at the same time, so I wasn't on the debugging team. But I did watch other people test the game, and a lot of fun. Alright. Speed reading. Bro wasn't even on the team, but thank you, Geppe. Yoshio. What the heck is this? Woo! This eye patch girl and her whiteboard's been sniping at me every chance they get. It's a tough world for online gamers. Hello, this is Yoshio. This is Bear. I won't die, you'll see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I worked on the battle and the dungeon backgrounds. Oh, it's the dungeon person. I also tried some new things this time around. The fights in this game are mostly war battles, so I thought about how to make the battlefields look big, but it still fit with the sprites. I had to do some new work I wasn't used to, so it was pretty tough. But putting down all the grass was fun. I put so much grass that it got messy and I had to toss out the graphics though. By the way, this is one of the deleted dungeon backgrounds, so it's not used in the game. For real? Might as well use it here so it doesn't go to waste. Woo! Ooh, waha! So, honestly, the most brutal part of the project was debugging. In fact, it's still brutal in the middle of testing. I'm terrible at strategy games in the first place. I suck at games that make you think. You have to pay attention to the turn orders and what type of enemies you're facing and all this stuff. Ugh. You always play games with your feelings. But I still want to do things efficiently, so it's all a big mess. If only my brain worked better. Hoo-ha! Looks like the eye patch girl's back. Hoo-ha! That's all for now then. See you later. Rar. Zoom. Thank you, thank you. Hisato. Ooh. Kenshin. Hello, this is Hisato. Thank you for purchasing Sengoku Rance. I worked on CGs, printed materials, and testing after work. I mainly did CGs for male characters. Male enjoyer. Standing portraits as well as everything related to Ran. Near the end, I did some naked portraits. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up being in charge of Soen. I did his CGs with no retakes even. I love that Hojo. But he's pretty young. I found myself wishing he was around 10 years older. My work on printed materials was the same as usual, but most of the unusual work I had this time was the picture book part of the start of the manual. Okay, interesting. Mogata. This is a picture of some of my other favorite characters. It's literally just you. Oh, and the Tanukis. This isn't everyone though. Kenshin and the Tanuki are too cute to handle, especially the Tanuki. I want to attack Tokugawa and recruit them already, but it's probably a while off. Excuse me? This guy's not following the water. You're supposed to rush it actually and spend hours on it. This is the end of a kind of a law, and that's enough for now. Alright. Send me. Nakaji. What the heck? What's up? This is Nakaji. It's Rance. It's Nippon. It's Maria. What's really important. I had to work on other games on and off during this project, so I hardly had time to play the game, day and work. The time I'm writing this, I've been down to the end. Bro's losing to Asakura. He's probably fighting the pandas. Then the Tenshis attacked and I lost a bunch of troops. And then Motonari came and I lost. I haven't even seen Maria yet. I at least have to make it that far. Tori saw me playing and said, you're screwed with that. Few units, start over. Gah, Maria, farewell and see you later, everyone. Or does everyone just suck on the Alisoft squad? Senya Kirishima. Yo! Hello everyone, this is Senya Kirishima. I did a few different jobs once again. I only knew the general story of the game itself, so while I was testing it, I thought to play like a regular consumer and be surprised by the twists. It also got me killed a lot. The Nippon chapter of the story is based around the Sengoku era. It's set in Rance's world, so it's a fictional take on it, but there's plenty of familiar names. Yeah, they use a lot of real names. I'm not too familiar, but I know the big shots. You can think about how such and such commander would act in the world to find a new way of playing, maybe. Don't assume the game is over after you finish it once. Yep, okay. He's a Mitsuhide Akechi fan. Trash tactician, but pretty good in real life. If I remember right, he's the guy who killed Nobunaga, right? Ton Nura. Whoa! Making me censor shit? Curse you, Ton Nura. Hello, this is Ton Nura. For the first time in a while, I only worked on CGs. I can't mainly work on CGs since Gaozu, but what is my job exactly? Working on CGs. Strange, huh? Sengoku Rance, yes, kimonos, tough old men, barfing blood, classic. I colored the portraits for Mori, Akashi, Takeda, Baba, Tokugawa, Seiden, Torin, Guy Enjoyer, Inutai, Didai, Ichiyu, Bald Man, Rizzy, Xavier, and more. Look at all those sweaty men. I colored a lot of lords. So 70% of the portraits on your region introduction page are CGs that I colored. Feels kind of odd. I learned about coloring and more. Okay, cool, thank you. Take pen. Take pen. Yo, that's holy, kind of thick with it. Hello, this is Hello from the Kitchen. I'm Take Pen, CG artist. Damn, it's hot in here. I colored some CGs once again. I love Sengoku stuff, so it's fun. I got to color some interesting characters like 3G and Choshin. Top tier meme characters. My favorite character in the game might be 3G. I love seeing old men hard at work. Honestly, base take. I respect that a lot. I drew Senehime for the manual, so I'll draw Kiku here. I love her and her big titties. She's easy to use too, so please do use her if you get her. Kiku was pretty good in our playthrough anyways. When I sent Kiku out, I also used Senehime and Natori and fight with the big titty team. Honestly, maybe that's the strat. Team big titties. Creating teams based on your personal taste is fun. Try making some weird teams. Anyway, see you next time. Alright, big titty enjoyer. Let's see what Yochiro's up to. Somewhere in Oda Castle. Good evening, this is Yochiro. Whoa now, Yochiro, you can't assume it's evening. I'm invoking my personal rules, where Erode are something you play in secret at night. Well, if they're your personal rules, what can you do? Yep. Yes, indeed. Here's a warning for my section. This is for people who fell our plan and got a game over. I wouldn't call any of this spoilers, though. Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, I don't care. Let us begin. Flat enjoyers. Not a lot of flat characters? That's true. There wasn't really. Oh yeah, cursed scene. He also does it with the age too, if you get the happy age ending. Even though it wasn't happy for her, but happier than her getting tortured to death normally. No. No flat chest King Rance. A what if mode. They're doing a flat chest uprising. Here, you can read it, but also this is kind of sus, so. Flat-chested lesbian couples. Boys love Rance. Now I'd play that. That sounds kind of crazy. Ali Dard. Alright, good talk, good talk. Takashi Seiki. I can't remember the Shimazu's brothers' names or faces. This is CG artist Takashi Seiki. He didn't even have his own little thing. This game's set in a fantasy. Yep. Okay, which ones? Rengoku's portrait? Okay. Hojo and Shimazu group CGs? Those were good. What was Shimazu's? I don't remember. But the Hojo one was really good. Hibachi blowjob CG. Okay, good one, bro. Dai Doji strip show. I don't think we got that. Oh, welp. Okay. Chinu flower field. We didn't get that either. Official history around moon glazing ending. I don't even know what that means. Oh. Wait, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It's just the ending was still. I mean, that was a beautiful CG. For sure. Alright. He cut for sure. He cut. There's some good ones. Fukupan. Whoa. Hello, Fuku. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Maybe I'll even use that as a thumbnail. Just because I feel bad we killed her. Hello, this is Fukupan. I produced the opening video and ending credits for this game. I don't know why the opening video didn't launch for me. I think it's maybe because we modded before. I hope everyone enjoyed Sengoku Rance. Now let me talk about some of my completely unrelated personal interests. Miniaturization of audio systems. Okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Good luck on optimizing your audio setup, bro. K. Hi, this is K. I helped a little with the CGs. Very little, though. I don't really have anything to say here. But still, it'd be too short otherwise, so I'll write a bit about what's going on with me right now. Okay. Bro didn't work, but he's like, yeah, give him a part. This isn't K for Keiichi? Did he really follow in his father's footsteps and became a perverted artist? Bet. Alright, good job on your organizing, K. Let's see what Ibichiri's up to. Hello from the Hot Wing Ranch. This is Ibichiri. Hot wings are sure strong. Capture some to experience the strength firsthand. We did not use any hot wings. That's all by. Sadly. Moomin. Hi, this is the dedicated Debutter Moomin. I am, as usual, drinking. Debuting this game took about 2.5 months. This is about 20% of a whole year. Based. Tested. Yeah, lots of, I mean, this, you'd imagine it takes so much testing just because of how much, like, freedom you have in this game. I don't think there's a lot of buds. I mean, I don't think there's any buds. If I remember. What the fuck? I'm the best hyper weapon. Butthole Buster. What that? The guy has arrived, din. Duh, you bitch, what have you done to my precious asshole? Mwahaha, your back was wide open. Oh no, the cursed future. Damn, I'm done with you. Show me your ass. Whoa. The guy vanished. Over here. Stream. I mean, I think Didai would want Rance to play with his ass. I'll just give up. Meow? Want me to bust your butthole again? Even if you taught her to do to him? This is weird. So it's just attached just with Didai instead. It's funny. Jesus. What about butt love? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, 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 oh. What at all these humans? Guess it's a lot. In Tokugawa, I only ever saw servants. That was your Great Tanuki Kingdom thing, so yeah. Who the heck is he supposed to be? One of the Tanukis? So many stunning butts. Imagine those butts on my back. What the hell is with this guy? Alright. I love hot wind units. So? That's all, just talking about myself. I was so white when people wide me. What? Just talking about myself. Widing and being win in watts. I don't understand. I was cursed. And I love butts, but not male butts. Uncultured. This game has around 1,700 events. Jesus. It's a lot of events. Lots of events. Good luck drinking. That was funny. Alright, we went through that. What else? What else is on the chopping block? Omi Kuji. Draw a lot, please. Oh, you got the best prize? You must have a lot of frustration. Oh, this is like drawing fortune. Draw a lot, please. You got a medium prize. Okay, we got the best prize first. That's the one that counts. Let's go. Poopy! Your current poopy count is 0 poopy. Why? Poopy! Poopy! 2 poopy? Gadzooks? Okay, what is this? This is Tori. I added this to show some cut content. Why was it cut, you ask? Because it either occurred at an impossible time. Alright, so it's glitched out. They couldn't code it properly. That's funny. Conversation between Soen and Seiden. Yeah, when would this ever happen? That day, the former headmonk of Tenshism, Nippon's foremost Miyoshi, and Rance were having a discussion. The fiend was not fully defeated, so I believe further action will be necessary. Right, considering Xavier's persistence, I mean, I guess you could get both of them. It's kind of hard, though. There's a good chance he'll revive again. Say we take any precaution possible. Tenshism's organizations have been cut half dismantled due to the war, but I'm having them rebuild around the Oda clan. Goes well. Tenshism always puts the utmost effort into combating the fiend. Our Omnioji organization will back you up with all we have. I think the best thing for Nippon is that we work together. 2 Dida Chads. Getting back up here. Rance is not. Rance is snoozing me right now. I respect the work, but let me snooze. He may be a lord, but he's still a foreigner. True. Hey, I mean, I guess these guys would be friends. They do seem similar. I haven't really thought of that. Rance's. He destroys, but he puts back together. True. Masamune and Kenshin. What that? They're brawling? I think that ends the match. Oh, this is probably for her out? Good fight. Yes. Love to have another bout with you. Me too. But I'll win next time. Kenshin loses? He's trapped? Haha, I, the Yokai King, will prevail again. Either way, I won the war here. This place is mine. I know. I'll leave. Do what you will. I'll do that. Goodbye then. Go, Kojiro. Now somebody rode off on the cricket car Kojiro. Don't worry about it. You'll win next time. Right. Now, where'd you go? Spoilers? Who are you? Ah. What is it? Yeah, this is some cool shit. I just never did the tension route. It's probably the route I want to do when we hit the stream playthrough. Just because I did the other 2 bonus routes. Huh? Why is Masamune's named on? Bro, that offset. I mean, I guess this doesn't happen in the game, so it's not really a spoiler. Oh, an earthquake. The castle began to crumble into rubble. Whoa. Rip. Rip Bible, man. Bro got off-screened. Why did the castle collapse? Because its ruler died? Huh? Then such where tension was looking. There was a broken toy car and a katana lying on the ground. What's this about? Could they be the yokai king? Huh? Yokai are intense emotions given a physical form. A katana and a car. This could be the yokai king, and this might have been the car he rode. But that's all conjecture, though. Considering his name disappeared and the castle crumbled, it made sense. I crossed swords with them. So I can tell this is the yokai king. Incidents have never been run about these things, so who killed him? Yokai king, if you don't mind me holding a funeral, then allow me. It's kinda sad, man. What the heck? Mickey and Keiko. Keikuku. Yeah, this girl. Keiko was eating a lemon. Funny? I remember this tidbit. She only shows up in the side routes. So, and she never shows up in later games, so she's actually just not a real character. Just filler. Keikoku was eating a lemon. Sour. Want one? Nope. What I want is a Harara lemon. Okay. So this would have to be, what, the Yamato route? Is this where she shows up? While we're looking for a Harara lemon? Want a bite? Nope, I'm done. Maria's plan. This? Yep. A tulip 2 sat between them. I hear you modded it for fighting hot wings, but it looks exactly the same as before. It makes a louder sound when the shots are fired now. Oh. They're just animals, so I figured that'd be enough to stop them. Does it work? Maybe? What? I mean, I don't have a hot wing to test on. The only way to know is to try it in combat. You make me do everything. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, can you try it in the next fight? Sure, fine. Hito's plan. Here we go, done. Wiped sweat from his forehead and showed it Rance a gun. The hot wing tat. So, what that? Why'd they remove this, man? I wanted some hot wing tat. I mean, we never fought them, but if we wanted to fight the Takedas. Both. Wait, oh, Takeda and Cavalry squads. This battle is a bit to our disadvantage. The plan was to put pressure on the enemy, and I believe we accomplished that well enough. Thankfully, our lord isn't here. Yes, true. We don't need to bring our lord into this. If he isn't present, we're allowed to lose some battles. Gather all our commanders and prepare to retreat. When they lose a off-screen fight for us? Moto's plan. You've thought of a way to prevent the hot winds from being frightened, you say? Oh, so this is the anti hot wing tat. That's crazy. Yes. What is it? So Moto took out some cotton. Stuff this into their ears. If it sounds that scare them away, I think that sure fits the problem. Damn, so they counter your research. That's crazy. The hot wing lord goes crazy. Standard communication with subordinates. Came before Rance in response to summons. Oh. Okay. I get it. Whole brother. Okay, fine. Ran and Mado. Who? Hurry. Sorry, but we have to take breaks at some point. We're taking a whole bunch of breaks already. Delicious tea. Very good so. Thank you. But Master Rance, we gotta go to... Eep, sob. Guh. You don't even care about helping Soen, do you? Oh, I do. I totally do. Gah. Oh, yeah. Soen's with Keikoku, which means this could be a chance to do it with Keikoku, which never happens. Oh, that's right. Smart thinking, Ran. Alright, let's get moving. Time to do it with Keikoku. Keikoku. Gah, I knew it. That's how to get him moving. If I realized how to control him sooner, maybe I'd still have my virginity. Alright, ready? Let's go. What's wrong? Ah! Ran held her chest and collapsed. What? Master Rance, the same thing happened in Hanoji Temple. What? Is that possible inside Ran trying to get out? Nah. But Ran, hang in there. But why? Because I called out to him. It's your boy. Who's there? Whoa, what a huge face. Lay off. What, still not coming out? Are you an apostle? Yes, nice to meet you. I'm a Master Xavier's apostle, Madu. Huh? You guys were pretty cruel to my master. Xavier was the cruel one. We're pure and innocent. Shut up. You're the bad ones for sure. What? Tokichiro's mad too. Any one of our allies is a Manu. Ron, this is my girl. Did I? It's me, Mado. Come on out. Wah. Yeah. Rance karate chopped the back of Ran's neck. Oof. Ran passed out. How could you? Hitting a girl? We're gonna do way worse. You were gonna do way worse. Oh, now Didai's not responding to me. Hehehe, all according to plan. Well, oh well. I just need to kill you and wake Didai up. So that's what it comes down to. She's one of my precious women, I think. Not even so in whatsoever. No chance I'm handing her over to you. Ran. Victory. Gahaha, took them down. You might have had a huge head, but don't let that go to your head. Ran, are you okay? Yeah. Where'd the huge face go? I killed him. It's another time I saved your life. What's wrong? You're shivering. The fiend's healed, but I guess his apostles are still alive. That's how it goes, yeah. Ran wrapped her arms around herself and cowered. I'm scared. You shouldn't squeeze yourself that hard. If necessary, I'll save you again. I'm a hero, remember? Pain, go away! What if you lose, though? Ah, goodness. You. Rance tried to pull himself off the floor, but he still glared at Mado. Good morning. Mado prodded an acupuncture poke and ran to wake her up. Hey, don't wake up. Huh? Rance. Ah! Right after Ran awakened, Mado put his hands around her head and looked her into her eyes. Did I wake up? Bye-bye. Ouch. Ah. Yo. Hey. Man, took you long enough. Nothing I could do about it. Don't complain. You bastard. What have you done to my woman? Shut up. Jesus. Well, that's depressing. He did not meet my expectations. I've grown accustomed to this body. Now I can move freely. I do not need him anymore. I will make Oda know all of Nippon mine. So if you're ass at the game, but we're never ass. Wait. Okay. Out of patience. Ko on the battlefield. Ko, why are you here? Because now that Nobunaga's done, I'm the top commander. I can't leave the other soldiers be the only ones putting themselves in dangers. Did the Chad Ko? Love to see it. Didn't we have this scene? I guess it was slightly different. Mikuma info. Kenshin was fervently praying. Finally done. Oh, sorry. Doing this calms me down. Cool. Are you finished? We've got info on Mukimu. He lives in Yamatai, level 53. What the heck? Oh, it's one of the race people? I didn't even see him. Fake news. I wonder how this works, man. I kind of don't want to read it because it's like spoilers, but like it's not really. Oh well. Kenshin and Mikimu. That's Makimu? Is it kind of spoilers? I don't know. It's alright. I don't need Makimu. This is also spoilers. Spoilers. Not spoiler. Kinda. Just as I've already read the Ran route. Might be a spoiler for you, because the Ran route's not on the channel. What? There must be a mistake. That can't be. It's been confirmed. Nanjo-sama got caught in a sudden rock slide and then... What the heck? Worst Ran death ever? She was just here this morning. She said she'd be back later. Why did this have to happen? Ah, Soen-sama. Oh yeah. Where's Ren's body? So in turn bringing himself to say corpse. Still being searched for, but my Shichigami found this. That's... wow, what a downer way to end the scenes, man. And they're just... you guys just trying to wake up anyways, right? Pio's bad, man. Sad, because Rand's dead in canon, by the way. She's gone, because Jedi canonically comes out. So that sucks. Anyways, that's it. Okay. Good stuff. Final Poopy, final Tedzoots. So 2's our high score. Gadzoots. Ooh, 4 Deadzoots, I'm on fire. Anyways, that was fun. You know, just a little episode, little side quest. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I guess the final thing would be the Sengoku Rance review if you want to check that out. And yeah, hopefully I see you in the future for more Rance content. Later.